Happy day. I wanted to share with you that a book that I've talked about and told people was coming out is actually in its final stages and will be available soon. It is a book where I share a lot of the information, knowledge, wisdom, and juicy details that I have gathered in the last almost 30 years as an author who self-publishes. And there's almost 40 titles to my name, and I want to get this book into your hands, and that's why it's in its final stages right now. It is called Write Like a Reader, Think Like the Media. And actually, the reason I gave it this title is because before I became a teacher and embarked upon a journey as a writer, I went to school and became a journalist. And I was freelancing in that capacity. And so I was a part of the media, mostly print media. And I found out a lot of things that will make somebody in the media become interested in a story, become interested in a person, and want to do an article. And I share some of those ideas because it will help you to attract media if you have some of those insider secrets that I gained. I used to write for a weekly newspaper, and this particular paper has now been in publication almost 50 years. It was a community paper, and it was in the Black community, but that's not really as important as the fact that I actually did freelance writing for them for many years. And I covered a lot of author events. I was blessed to interview a lot of authors. I went to a lot of book festivals, and I was able to cull a lot of information that can be very helpful to you. How to become a media darling, and how to make readers interested in your book. Because before I did either become a journalist and or reporter, some people like to call it that, and even before I was blessed to write my first book, I was an avid reader, and I still am today, as much as I'm allowed with my busy schedule. What I was able to do is I was able to be a reader from almost the time that I learned how to read in elementary. And I can remember in high school, I was going to a high school very close to where I lived so I could walk home. And I would usually check out enough books to almost go from my hands to my chin so that I could read during the weekend. That was something I loved. And so I also know a lot of things about what attracts a reader to a book. And so I share that as well. And that is why I titled the book, Write Like a Reader, Think Like the Media. And I have a subtitle, Write a Mediagenic, Reader-Centric Book. And I hope that you will listen, like, and share this information with others. And consider subscribing, because I will be sharing other content, both for authors and being that I'm blessed to also be a teacher. I will share educational content as well, and as a Christian, most importantly, sharing inspiration and information, scripture verses, and even sometimes poetry. I really do love poetry as well. And if you're interested in this book, I want you to comment, I want my copy. And then don't be selfish. Share this with someone else that you know that is working on a book or has a book or wants to know how to promote and market their book and get a better share of the market. And I hope that you will also consider subscribing and just stay with me for the long term. God bless you. And if you enjoy this content, I want you to just keep on hitting that like button, because it actually is a blessing to me to know that you like what I put out, because I have you in mind when I'm creating this content. God bless you.